Welcome to Next Tech. If you ask anyone, one of the best parts about a business is their headquarters, in addition to the people, the work, and the profits, obviously. Why else would billion-dollar firms like Google build an office that resembles a fun-filled theme park instead of the office? The vibe is all that matters. They want to be seen as cool and absolutely pleasing in the front end, while the behind the scenes, all the hard work takes place. But today, we are not talking about Google. No, we are talking about another company that has taken over the world and has been a household name for more than a decade. Yes, we are talking about Apple and the amazing headquarters they have built to give their massive name and quirky brand personality a building to match. In today's video, we are taking a look inside Apple Park, the $5 billion Apple headquarters. Make sure to watch this video till the end to see how this building is literally the best thing that Apple has ever built, with all the unique design masterpieces they've pulled off with this building. So first things first, it is well known that the main office of any company outright tells you about the personality of the company. It tells you about the voice of the brand, as well as gives you an instant look into the message that the brand wants to convey to the world from within these walls. This is what makes the headquarters of a company an important part of the entire planning and image positioning of the brand, which is crucial in the world today where new businesses open and close every single day. And for anyone to be successful, it needs the people to connect to them in a way that is above and beyond any brand-consumer relationship ever seen before. Apart from the consumers, it is also important that the people who make the company, the ones that work hard every day to make the operation possible, the team of the company feels like their environment reflects their goals and ambitions. They want to feel like they belong and are also being pushed out of their comfort zones so that they can work bigger and better every single day. This is what a headquarters does for its employees too. It gives them a space to bring out their ideas and grow them to build something valuable out of nothing. And so it needs to match what it aims to do, which seems to be the case with Apple as well. The construction of Apple's new headquarters was completed back in 2017, and the company decided to call this the Apple Park. The project was not a quick one though. It was announced back in 2006 that the company planned to build a type of building as their headquarters that would be completely atop for the world. The planning and designing had been going on since. The construction started about 4 years ago, and after a long time of consistent work, the headquarters got completed, with a total building cost of a whopping $5 billion. Yes, you heard that right. The building made with $5 billion, which basically makes this the most expensive buildings even made in the world. But do not get shocked by the cost, because the building justifies every penny that went into building this masterpiece, because it is one of the most interesting looking buildings you'll ever see on the outside, while the inside is filled with the most modern high-tech luxury aspects that anyone would expect from a giant like Apple. You'd be amazed to see the buildings and the awesome facilities that make this headquarters a very special place indeed. Taking our first look, we will talk about the main building before anything else. The Apple's campus, which is officially called The Ring, holds the main building of the headquarters in the very core of it, which houses 4 stories of massive office space that becomes the workplace for more than 12,000 Apple employees. You will see multiple walkways that line both the inner and outer perimeter of the entire building, which helps you cover the building in record time. If you calculate, it would take you about 7.5 minutes on foot at normal speed to reach the opposite side of the building, and the same time to get back, which means you can go around the building in about 15 minutes or so. If that walk feels too long, don't worry, because you'll have plenty of entertainment during the walk. No, there won't be mascots there to give you company while you walk, but there is an amazing view that you have while taking the whole walk around the building. To give you some insight, we'd like to tell you that the exterior of The Ring is made up of about 36 to 40 foot long multiple curved glass panels that result in the formation of an open and seamless panoramic view of the entire outdoor landscape that the eye can see. And this was not by accident. Right from the planning phase, it was decided that the Apple Park was to be designed to remain as open as possible so that they could encourage easy and free flow of ideas through chance meetings between employees while walking around. This is also the main reason why all the office spaces in there are formed in the shape of pods, and where a worker could be seen in deep concentration 1 minute and then find themselves bumping into a colleague the very next moment. But mind you, not everyone was completely enthusiastic and in agreement of this open space approach. There were many employees who were writing to the tech journalist of the company, John Gruber, basically criticizing the new open floor plan as being a little distracting. Some of them even went on to complain about the massive glass walls and doors, which are easy to run into when distracted. In fact, 2 workers were actually injured and required hospitalization after walking into the building's translucent walls and doors. This prompted employees to stick post-it notes on the glass to make sure the obstacles were more noticeable, but they were quickly removed because they distracted from the building's design. However, the employees were talked to and discussed how they can reduce disturbance and optimize their productivity. The ring also encourages the employees to interact more with each other by making one huge restaurant in the building instead of making many small ones spread across the building. Not only will the employees now have to walk further from their specific workstations to reach a single cafe available, thus increasing the probability of bumping into their colleagues and talking to them, but also gives them the chance to interact with others while they eat their lunch or any other meal. Given the fact that everyone is now forced to eat inside that one 58,000 square foot eating area alone. The restaurant is called Cafe Max, housing massive 4-story glass sliding doors, which is the largest in the world. They even went ahead to patent their own pizza boxes that apparently prevent the crust from getting soggy, only because they wanted to show their employees that they care about them and about the little things. Behind this entire building, there are some more amazing things. For example, the hidden underneath 2-story parking garage that is situated beneath the ring is a sight to behold. With a finishing of mesmerizing reflective white tile and dome ceilings, this garage is nothing like you've ever seen before. The many traffic lights are also seamlessly integrated into the street signs, which help employees drive in and out of the park without disrupting the beautiful view that stands outside. When talking about the view, how can you forget about the amazing landscaping that lies just outside the campus? The foliage in and around Stanford's campus is mind-blowing. Fun fact, Jobs got one of the well-known arborists, David Moufflet, to come and oversee the planting of about 9,000 indigenous trees in and around the Apple Park, which were specially handpicked for both their appealing structure as well as their resistance to drought, which are now becoming more and more common in this area. The trees include apricot, olives, and apple orchards, among other trees, as well as an entire herb garden that grows the freshest of ingredients used by the in-house cafe. Apart from the foliage, there is also a built-in artificial pond built in the shape of a perfect circle to be a reflection of the ring. Another rectangular field is also built outside, which has a unique rainbow structure, which is designed to act as a massive stage for when speakers come to the office or performances need to be organized for all. This stage, which is not ordinary by any sense of the word, is designed by Jonathan Ive and Foster & Partners, who deliberately used the same rainbow colors in the field as the ones used in the very early Apple logo. Now, when you come out of the ring, you will see that this was just one building in the Apple Park. There are several more around the area that are used for varying purposes. For example, in the Northwest area, there is a building that looks quite out of place in the modern office, but the truth is, that building, called the Glendining Barn, is actually a barn that was built in 1916 and was present on the land when Apple purchased it. Since it had already been declared a historical site in 2004, Apple agreed that they would keep it and incorporate it into their plans. Many such unique stories and quirky additions combine to give us the Apple Park, a headquarters that is a world of its own. This brings us to the end of the video. What did you think? Do you agree that the Apple Park is one of the most unique and one-of-a-kind office headquarters that has been built in a long time? Or do you think any other companies have offices that are better and more exciting? What do you look for in an office building when you visit one? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Also, press the bell button to get notified every time we drop a new video. Until then, make sure to check out our other videos on our channel. See ya!